here I am behind the trailer. This is a good training moment. Keep our distance from that trailer up there because we never know what might be up on that trailer to blow out. I could probably have gone around the trailer, but I'm really not in a hurry. But you need to stay alert to get behind this kind of thing. So now what? Okay, back to Harley. That's what we'll do, back to Harley. Okay, so addendum pricing, strike one. Strike two is a lot of people have problems with Harleys. I'm not saying the quality's bad. I'm saying a lot of people like to mess with the motors, and a lot of people like to rebuild them and put new cams in them. They like to do a lot of stuff, and those are typically the people that start to have problems with Harley Davidsons. Now, there are others that have problems as well, but typically it's the ones that want to mess with things. The newest problem I have with Harley is the fact that their maintenance, it's almost like they're just trying to cut anybody out of doing maintenance other than Harley Davidson. They've got those ODB code readers and things that, you know, are exclusive to dealerships to clear out your codes and to work on things. I've even heard you can't even flush your own brake system now with a Harley Davidson. You got to take it in. Don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not interested in that. I mean, I can change my own oil. I can flush my own brakes. There's a lot of things I can do, but I'm not going to take simple stuff into a dealer to charge me $150 an hour to do something. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's strike two for Harley, and that's probably my only two gripes really with Harley Davidson. If you would sell at MSRP, I'd be more in tune to possibly buy a Harley, but you'd have to sell at MSRP. There's no, hey, we need to make money here at the dealership. I could care less. I mean, that's not my problem. Figure out a way to make money. Start a bikini bike wash or something. I don't know. Make money. But when a manufacturer says this is what it's worth and the bank goes with what the manufacturer says it's worth, if you go out and wreck that bike, there's a blue book value for that bike. And that blue book value does not say, oh, the dealership wanted another $3,000. It doesn't work that way. So I'm not a Harley Davidson basher exactly, but I say the truth, I believe. At least the way I see the truth. But I do not want Harley Davidson to stop making motorcycles. I want them to continue making street glides and road glides and tours and all that stuff, because I need the parts. There's a lot of parts on this bike that if you look it up and you were looking, hey, I need an accessory for a Voyager 1700 Kawasaki, you are never going to find anything. It's very limited. So the one gripe that a lot of people have with these Kawasaki Voyagers is you can't accessorize them. You can't do anything to them, and that's not the truth. If you've got imagination, you can do it. But you've got to figure out a way to make it happen. This air kit on here, this is for a Harley Davidson. That's for a Harley. These bars are for a Harley. Those risers down there are for a Harley. The mirrors are technically for a Harley. Shoot, even the wind deflectors right here on the grip, that's a Harley. The pockets on the windshield, made for a Harley. Everything's made for a Harley. The wheel on the front is from a Harley. So thank you, Harley Davidson, for making a good looking wheel. Must say, you do have some good looking factory wheels. My next wheel may be off of a CVO. If I ever change that wheel out, or I do another bike like this one, CVO wheel. That's, what is it called? Not blender. I always think of blender when I think of the wheel because it's kind of like a blender's name or something. But I do like that CVO wheel that they've got. And I would do a 21, but I got one problem with a 21. If I did a 21, I would have to pull my fork brace off that I put on. And I don't want to lose my fork brace, so I'm going to stick with the 19. Always in gear to light, y'all. Staying in gear. Just in case somebody comes up behind me and I need to move to the left or to the right quick. Gotta have an escape plan. Come here, you can get a contact high. Smell weed. Feel like Willie Nelson or something. Oh, there's pipes on the back of this bike. I know we've been riding a long time. I haven't talked about the pipes, but those are Cobra 4s. Which I think the Shark Road pipes that Shark Road started making, they're probably just as good. The way I see pipes is, you know what, there's not a lot of difference. Especially with these pipes, because I took all the baffling material out. It's got baffles in it, which they don't do very much. But all of the fiberglass baffling material has been pulled. So if you're like me and you get new pipes and you say, oh, I'm just going to pull all the fiberglass out, then chances are your Shark Roads, Vance and Hines, whatever you buy, pretty much all going to sound the same. Because it's basically metal. It's just a tube. Can't change much sound in a tube unless you add fiberglass to it to change the sound.